Alright guys, welcome back. In this video, let's talk about YouTube sponsorships and what those sponsors are willing to pay YouTubers. Sit back, relax, watch this intro. Comment down below if you already have a YouTube channel. I'd love to check it out, and we'll get going. Alright guys, sweet, let's get right to it. So, I could go ahead and just tell you, like, hey, the average going rate is $10 to $50 per 1,000 views. That's the idea of what you should get paid, average being somewhere in there, maybe 20 to 30 range, and then you could click away from this video and you're good to go. But let's talk a little bit deeper about some of the ideas behind sponsorship, what it actually means, maybe some additional strategy behind that too, right? There's really a number of things to think about here, because if I say, okay, cool, you can get paid $30 per 1,000 views, that's great. Well, exactly how many views are you going to be getting on your video? Maybe you don't know. Maybe there's predictability from what you do. Maybe you create content like I do that's a little bit more evergreen that could actually get views years down the road. So there's a lot to think about. And there's also the idea of, what is a sponsorship? I mean, do you have to get paid cash in order to create a video? Could the sponsorship be more like an affiliate partnership where you're not officially sponsored as in like paid money up front by the company, but you're paid on the back end when you're able to deliver them sales? So let's dive in and let's kind of chat about some of those things. But let's assume that you're going to get paid cash for creating a video. I've actually done a few of these, although I've never reached out to a sponsor. It's kind of crazy. This year I did two videos where I was paid by a company to create content for them. The funny thing was, I would have created content for these guys anyway because it's in my niche, and so I'm not going to tell you which ones, but yeah, I think that makes really good sponsored content when you don't really know that it's sponsored, just because you're able to give like a create a genuine video about the company or about what it does or whatever. So, but let's say that you have a certain amount of average views that your videos get, and so you want to approach a sponsor or reach out to them for that and say, hey, this is what I would like to get. So yes, that range is pretty accurate, $10 to $50 per 1,000 views. You just have to go and figure out, okay, what is the niche that I'm in? What are these guys willing to pay? Is my target market their target market exactly? So really just have to put yourself in the shoes of that company, right? Then some thinking there is that I would probably go after some smaller companies. So if you like cameras or something, don't necessarily reach out to Canon and say, hey, I'd love for you guys to sponsor my video. Maybe there's a camera shop that's regional in your area, and maybe that company would love to be the one to sponsor you, right? Maybe it's a company that works, that distributes and sells for these larger companies. So kind of think outside the box there, destroy the box even, right? So come up with some of these creative ideas. What are some things that you can do? Another tip for you is to network. Like, don't think that people in your industry that are doing the same thing, creating content, are just your enemies or your rivals or whatever. Yeah, they are, but you're in the same industry, and it's a really big pie, right? So everyone can get a piece. It's really smart to network with people that are in your same niche, because you don't know when that can play. You don't know when you can actually do something together, or when that networking can come into some positive effect. You've probably seen rings of YouTubers that actually work together. It's shown to work. There's TikTok houses and YouTube houses where people are living together, creating content. They're all supporting each other, right? So you may have seen some of this, and if you haven't, it does work. So make sure that you are constantly networking. Brand managers for companies, constantly networking with those guys, reaching out to them on social. And so I just want to give you those few additional ideas in regards to sponsorship. I'd love to hear your ideas. Comment and let me know what other ideas you have for networking, kind of getting your name out there to create some of these sponsorships. And if you haven't heard of affiliate marketing, well, today's your day. It's kind of the entry level, I would say, into to sponsorships. I mean, there's people making like literally millions of dollars through affiliate marketing that are promoting other products that they have not developed themselves. It's kind of a way of doing sales, right? So I'll put a video at the end here about affiliate marketing if you have not already heard of that. And like the video if you don't mind. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to connect with you guys long term. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care.